Well, howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing tonight? So, fun fact, I almost got this model ready to go. And then my spray can exploded on me. So we're going to have to take an extra few minutes to prime her. And then we can paint her. Because I only have one model right now to paint. I have some stuff we can touch up or start working on, in theory. But nothing that's like, oh my gosh, let's do that tonight. Or, we can't do that for sure. But how was your weekend, Lurka? Ooh, nice. Sounds like your weekend was good. And there's the cord. Oh no, what happened? Oh my. I saw something I had to vote on, though. I was just like, ooh. Well, if I'm capable of streaming and painting stuff, I will be printing that for sure. Oof, I bet. Why are my glasses so dirty? No, start camo. And then I'm going to turn off Discord because I need a little bit more of my resources so I can do this. Because I need to be able to see when the bitrate drops. Good. Why would you not take me automatically to Stream Manager now? Okay, 1120, 1120. At the moment, bitrate looks good. Worst case, I turn off VC face. And I just go without a model. Or we go back to the old Fugi model. Calm down there. Yeah, one of these days I will start playing that game, Lurka. I just keep forgetting to download it. That sounds like a lot of games like that. Alright. I have been delaying the stream long enough. I could joke about the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some certain parts of Twitter after me for something I said today. But I don't care because it's true. Oh, those are the three things. If you say, well, two of the three things you say in any Warhammer Discord, or just in any Warhammer discussion, and it's just Ree! I turned Discord off. You better turn off. Where is it? We're gonna hide Shiny. So many people get angry at that for no reason. Yeah, so I was trying to spray paint. I was trying to get this thing ready. She is safe for work. She's wearing gym clothes. It's like, oh, good. It's like I was spraying. All of a sudden, my can exploded. And that's why she's like this. So I am currently out of primer. I'm out of good primer. Also, I'm sorry, her ears are a little messed up, and she's missing the piece of Pocky, but I don't think anybody would care if I didn't mention that. This was actually, funny enough, also picked by Nero. So if I get in trouble with Twitch, we know who to blame. To which point, if he's watching, he's going to go, "You printed it, though." But yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go look at Twitter right now, or for a little while, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people just screeching for the next few hours. I don't need to prime this area. I just sprayed out too much, so I need to just use it up so I don't waste it. I mean, we could literally just make a conversation with me talking about all my Warhammered hot takes, and that'd be a funny night. This is New Year's Resolution Elf by Jiggly Sticks. If you can't tell by the logo, that's probably mucked up right now. Also, I think I need to fix part of her. Yeah, I do. Ooh, that does sound fun. That actually would be fun to do. Make that like a Discord night or something. Ah, it is dunked up in there. Just also I can fix this one little spot that's come loose. There we go. Of course, the straw survives. But not her little Pocky stick that she's supposed to have in her mouth. That's not annoying at all. my matte white. And where's my administratum? Because it decides to move around all the time, and I'm too dumb to properly organize this. That's Korvax, that's Wraithbone. I'm never gonna need either of those. That's Deepkin, Pallid. That's Metal. That's Leadbelcher. I'm trying not to run Discord, but I'm getting dings on my arm right now, and I'm like, fine, I'll start Discord. I have a feeling if I let start in streamer mode, we shouldn't crash. But if bitrate, if the stream crashes, let me know, because I'm not going to notice unless I look up and I see the timer reset. Alright, let's see who's screaming at me. Alright, I'm going to minimize that so I can keep an eye on bitrate. Funny thing is, this band is going to be painted black. It's just I have to get to places that are going to involve needing to paint over it, so it's kind of annoying. Like I said before, Twitch, she is wearing gym gear. It's just really tiny. Well, I have stuff to paint, luckily enough, if we finish her up pretty quickly. In fact, I was just dry brushing some stuff on them. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not getting sick. So what were you up to this weekend, Lurka, that you suffered greatly? Unless we got some lurkers who wanted. Hi, Shiny. How you doing? We're painting up a figure called... I just noticed I missed a piece of her. She's called New Year's Resolution Elf. But if you can't tell by the face and some key details, it's Zelda. Yeah, it's another Jiggly Sticks model. I just didn't really have anything that sounded... I will check them out in a second. They make good figures. They're a little on the questionable side, but they're good models. Go ahead and shoot. Let me go look over at Discord real quick. Did you already post it, Shiny? Or are you talking about something else? Oh, you're talking about the Gazer? Since it's supposed to be a pumpkin. Oh, that's a hard one. I know. The closest orange I could think of would be... Where'd it go? Fire Dragon Bright with like a brown wash in some of the crevices. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is kind of close to a pumpkin color if you brown wash it. I just don't know what to do a light dry brushing. I don't know what to dry brush in on it is the issue. Also, I'm surprised this stuff hasn't dried out with that giant piece right there. It might have. All right. One second. I'm going to look up Jiggly Stick's example of her. And I want to see if I want to stick on model or if I want her to look a little different. Okay, go ahead. Alright, she's got a white top. These are technically, like, see-through leggings. And she's got, like, Calvin Klein shorts. Like I said, the only issue that I have is the little piece of a sucker or Pocky is missing from here. And I have no way to fix that. Which one? There's a couple of them. There's the queen one also. Oh. He's You're gonna look for one of the mines. I think it's the main one. The Zonai mine. I just don't remember which one it is. These are going to be Abaddon. Abaddon. Matte black thinned. After I put some skin tone on her. This is going to be matte white. It's near the first one you go down. So the one near the main chasm, it's somewhere relatively near there, if I remember right. I'll have to look up the underground map real quick, because I don't remember it off the top of my head what it's called. Why, Reddit? God, that's a horrible map. Just give me the stupid... I wasn't trying to use the really fancy one that's got spoilers in it. It's the Great Abandoned Central Mine is what you're looking for. And that is near... Look for entrances near the Lake Hyrule. That's what it looks like. Actually, it's probably better to go through one of the ones that's in Hyrule Field. Yeah, look for the Hyrule Field Tower. There's going to be a big entrance. Slightly southeast of the big one. Near the Hyrule Tower. Hyrule Field's Tower will be the central mine. Should be one of the first couple of towers you do. Alright, what skin tone are we going to use on you? Do we want to do my basic skin tone and be lazy? This is Princess Zelda, by the way, so keep that in mind when I'm pulling out these skin tones. Dark flesh is going to look weird. That might be too... She's got a paler complexion, but we could play around with this. We could do this and then do a dry brushing on the high points on her with the Cadian skin. That could work. Alright. Let's try it, Lurka. If I don't like it, then we can always cover it back up. Either this paint is drying out. There we go. So we're going to cover the thigh. We're going to cover up to here and pretty much everywhere where there's not obvious clothing or hair. But what we're going to do is on the legs, we're going to come in with a matte black speed paint and thin it down a little bit, and we'll treat it like leggings. So you can kind of see the skin through it. Plus it means we can make it look like she might have some tan lines or something. And since I already know what I'm looking at, I'm not going to keep the reference up. Just so I can keep an eye on the timer. Did I help you find the fat bastard? Shiny? Never a loli. The funny thing is she was never actually... She's that stupid... Oh, she's a loli, but she's over 100 years old. But the difference is she actually had a good excuse for why she was one. It's just stupid. She actually is 100 years old. What happened is she was playing around with Sheikah Tech, trying to basically use time magic, and accidentally made herself. She pushed the. Basically, she pulled that scene in a Avengers Endgame in a. Not Endgame. Is it Endgame? Yeah, in Avengers Endgame, where they pushed time through Scott, so he was a kid but still an adult. That's what she did by accident.
Wow.
It's still weird that they made her a loli instead of something else, but I get it for the punchline why they did it. But I feel like by the end of the game, they should have had her age up as like kind of like a, hey, if you work with her long enough, she'll do the research and fix it. My best guess is because they aged her back. They actually made her proper age. She actually looked 20 in Hyrule Warriors. So they're like, we should probably age her, make her look like that one instead, because people really like that character. I'm not excusing the lowly thing. I'm just trying to explain why it's stupid, but it makes sense in lore, in story, why they did it. It's still stupid no matter how you look at it. I just took way too long to explain a stupid bit. I don't know why I'm painting certain parts. You're never going to probably see these parts. You will see this part, though. So, fun fact, did you know in Star Trek that there's a weapon that can terraform planets? Do you know how often you would all use that on me if I did? That'd be one of those redeems where I would have to put a timer on it. The best part about that weapon, a Vulcan, not a Vulcan, sorry, fuck, I just forgot what's Worf's species. Klingon. There is a Klingon sitting next to the scientist who's developing this weapon, and he goes, This is the greatest weapon ever designed. And I would fear anyone who had this weapon. Basically because it's just like, oh hey, look. There's a planet full of people. How do we get rid of this enemy? Oh look, the planet's been wiped of all life. But it's still usable. Thank God the Prime Directive does not allow for that kind of shit to happen. Unless under special circumstances. Because, oh my god, if there was a weapon like that in 40k, that shit would get abused all the time. Although, to be fair, we don't really know what technology was lost during the Dark Times. It's very possible they probably had a weapon like that. Exterminatus destroys the planet. Usually it makes it uninhabitable. Exterminatus is actually everybody for the meme is like, Exterminatus the planet. It's like, very rarely do they use Exterminatus, because once you use Exterminatus, the planet is gone. Depending on the level of Exterminatus you're doing. Because there's the biobomb one where it just basically kills all life on the planet. You can still technically use the planet, but it basically becomes a hellscape. They're more likely to use like the biobombs and stuff like that that just wipe life off the planet.
Wow.
Because you still want, it's like, because the thing is, it's like, yeah, the Imperium has countless planets under it, but not all of those planets can make viable resources. Or have viable resources that... Well, a lot of those planets have viable resources, let me rephrase that. But if you can't put humans down there, it kind of defeats the purpose of having a planet.
Emotional damage.
Pretty much. That's why Exterminatus is only used if basically it's like, hey, there's no way we can get this off the planet. It's also one of the many reasons why it's very rarely used on the orcs, because it doesn't work on the orcs unless you crack the planet. And planet cracking is basically just like, yeah, the planet's unviable after that. But Star Trek basically is like, oh hey, we just basically want to hit the reset button on this planet and just put life back on it without whatever was causing the problem. To be fair, I don't think that appears until like Deep Space Nine era. So it's well into the future of Star Trek. Not exactly into the future, but it's definitely past Picard's era. Not Picard. I think it takes place around the time. It takes place a little bit after Quark. Yeah, I think Picard TV show takes place a little bit after Deep Space Nine because they do mention Janeway. They do mention a bunch of characters from Deep Space Nine. I'm trying to find something interesting to talk about because it's like, yeah. We have to watch paint dry. Not the dreaded poke. I will say this. Starfleet would be interesting to see in it would be interacting with 40K. The Borg would be terrifying though. Because the Borg are just like, hey, we take any organic life we like, figure out how to integrate you and take the best of you, and then figure out how to destroy the rest of your species. Because I immediately go, oh dear God, a hive mind consuming another hive mind. Because, dear God, they would find a way to do it. Though, to be fair, I'm pretty sure once they see the Necrons, they're just like, that's what we want. That we just want to be full robots. Show us how you did it. They're the Mechanicum, but on steroids. Nah, actually, the Mechanicum would fear the fuck out of them because they're Xenotech. Like you'd hear screeching in binary from Mars once they heard that once they heard that group existed. I should just turn on Discord and let anybody jump in who wants to talk, because this would be maybe more interesting. Ooh, very nice. Unfortunately, I don't know how next week is going to go for me, because I am going to be packing, and I don't know how much time I'm going to have while packing. I will probably at least be able to do a mini painting Monday. Obviously, I won't be able to stream Tuesday because that's a holiday. maybe we'll do something Wednesday and or Thursday. And then maybe on Discord we'll do a movie night if I have time. Of course you are. How you doing, Shiny?
Pretty good. Trying to avoid waking up Gloom Henox. Yeah, that thing so much as sneezes at me, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, the big fat. Oh, yeah, the big fat. The big fat one-eyed thing. I was like, Henox. I'm like, oh, right, that thing. Yeah, that's,
Thank frick the bright blooms don't wake the thing up.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this. There's some things that eat those. And I found that out the hard way.
Yeah, well, thankfully, I didn't shoot it anywhere near it to wake it up. Then I'm wearing the, whatchamacallit armor.
Which one?
The, that one form, Zelda takes when she's, cross-dressing.
Oh, Sheik. Yeah, I think there's a... I don't remember if the Sheik armor or the actual... Fuck, I just blanked out their name. And you're looking for him right now. The stupid ninja clan.
Yeah.
I don't remember if the Sheik armor or their armor is the better one. I think theirs gets some better bonuses when you level it up, but I don't remember if they actually had the better stealth bonus.
Yeah. The Sheik armor is better stealth-wise because you don't make as much sound.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you literally get right up on a Henox, it's gonna see you.
Yeah. I do know for a fact, from what I can tell, they were just like, hey, nobody liked the stupid stealth mission in the last game. So we're not going to do that in this game. We're just going to give you better stealth armor. Because as far as I know, there doesn't seem to be the same stupid stealth mission they had in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Where you had to sneak around the Yiga base.
Yeah, the Yiga base.
I'm still trying to find Koga, though.
He runs around to a few places, and I don't... I've only found him once, and I haven't really been hunting for him. Because I was
I'm trying to unlock the,
yeah.
The, Ultra Hand.
The auto build, yeah.
And I have an X on my map where it says spot marked on old map. But I don't know, is that where Koga is, or...
I don't believe so. I think that's probably one of the Poe statues. All those little spirit things you're collecting, you can eventually turn... There's a statue up in the main place where Purah is.
Yeah.
And when you talk to it, it tells you, oh yeah, I have some siblings down there, and if you find them, they'll give you better stuff than I can. Because I don't have the same connection to down there. Because that's how you can get the Dark Link outfit in this game. At least part of the Dark Link outfit.
Yeah, but it's like 99 something pose or something like that.
Yeah. And Lurker poked me again.
And I got attacked by a random Yiga member down here, so...
Well, they're all down there, because basically the way their bases work now is... I think they do have their main big one, but they have a lot of, like, outposts down there. Because I found a few of them while exploring too, and I'm just like, I don't feel like dealing with this. I'm just trying to collect shit to make my battery better because I don't feel like trying to figure out the new duplication glitch.
It's actually relatively easy.
I know it's easy. I just, yeah.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Did you find a giant frog thing?
No, Gloom, like.
Oh.
Let me get rid of this.
Yeah.
Goblin before it raises hell.
When I say there's a giant frog, if you watched last time I played Breath of the Wild and I went underground, there's a giant frog is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Those are the things that will eat the bright bloom plants if you leave too many around. For the ones that travel.
Hmm.
Luckily, if you get close enough, a boss thing will appear above their head, so you don't. So it's not like, oh no, you're not gonna just randomly walk in on one.
Alright, how many bomb flowers do I have?
Yeah, Koga. The first time you fight Koga, he's not hard. You just have to wait till he gets stuck on a wall or like just immediately jump on his vehicle. And you can just start slamming away at him.
Yeah.
I haven't tried to fight him again. I'm pretty sure all his fights are similar. It's just he adds some new build mechanic. What I've been doing though is I've just been trying to explore around and find stuff. And just like unlock the map as much as possible, especially the above the surface one. And I think
No, run! Oh, come on, Stamina, don't fail me now. Oh, why are there so many you idiots down here?
because Master Koga is still alive, so they're just super happy to see him.
Run! Screw it, just gonna teleport.
There's a certain point where I just am like, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Oh, the gloom debuff is obnoxious.
But the nice thing is, as you find those flowers, they do take it away.
Yeah.
And there is an item down there that you can get eventually, or find, I don't know where it is, that lets you just make a potion that gets rid of it too. So basically just exploring the underground just turns into have a ton of those potions and just explore.
Yeah.
I've yet to find it, but I've seen a bunch of people who have just way too much free time with the game. Find it like, oh yeah, if you find this item, you can do this. And I'm like, that's cool.
Well,
I'm playing this.
Yeah, I know one of the Poes give you, or one of the Poe sellers gives you the ability to buy something from them that you can use to make a potion.
It's probably that's what I'm thinking of. I thought there was a plant down there, but it might be one of those things where once you buy enough of them, he'll just tell you, oh yeah, if you use this plant with this item, you can just make it. Her skin might be too dark. Unintentionally, we're making Sonya.
Ooh, hello.
What?
I just found a soldier ghost holding a throwing spear.
Oh yeah, those are awesome. And I think they do respawn with blood moons. Those are really handy in the beginning when you're first exploring down there.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just trying to get his. No, jeez. What are you?
What'd you find?
Re-dead bokoblins that just popped out of the ground.
Oh, yeah. It must be dark up. It must be night up on top of the surface.
Yeah, but they were gloom re-dead ones.
Yep. The whole point is you're basic. The whole point is you're basically.
What are you?
Yeah. The whole thing is you're basically in hell.
Yeah, I assume so.
That's kind of what they're
No wonder
implying.
Ganon wanted to get out of here.
Yeah. That's kind of what they're implying.
Nope.
Yeah. That's kind of what they imply with the pose and everything, is that this is where souls come, and then we pose basically escort them to the actual afterlife. But because Ganon's been screwing everything up down there, they haven't been able to properly lead souls for a while, which is why you have to bring them the souls.
But at least I'm good at dumbing these little frog ones.
Oh, you're finding the babies.
Yeah. The mini Tatsugiris.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter reference there.
Yep.
Ooh, what are you?
Hey, Lurka, what do you think of the skin tone?
Ooh, Deep Dragonfly.
Should we go back to the darker skin tone, or should we keep it? Don't worry about this. This is going to get covered in black paint so it looks like leggings. Actually, yeah, that actually is kind of a perfect example.
Tell you what, I'm gonna be loaded with loaded with Zonai here in a few.
I'm not asking you to give the rating yet. I just want you to tell me, do you want... Since this is supposed to be Zelda. Although we could just say it's an elf, still.
Ooh, I just pissed off. Oh, hell to the no.
What'd you
That
find?
is a... Nope, 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 nope. You are a Lionel. Nope, 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 nope.
Ah.
Making a hard detour around you.
What color is it?
I can't tell. It's covered in gloom.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. The nice thing is about this game, it gives you all the DLC armor from the first game and amiibo armors for free. So you don't have to have the amiibos. But to get Majora's Mask, have you seen what you have to do? Yeah. You have to fight 5 of them, and one of them is armored. Technically, that Coliseum you should save for once you have all the champions following you, and
Yeah.
you've got a lot more hearts. Or if you've got one of those bullshit, Zonai devices that just does constant damage. I'm still trying to find the mech.
Yeah. Oh, and I just pissed off the Lionel.
Because the mech actually is pretty good when you give it the right weapons. But I think it's the Goron who actually does some pretty damn good hitting, if I remember right. Because somebody was doing like testing on it, like, okay, which one's the best for actually using in this situation?
You son of a gun. I was right near that stupid... Ah. Alright, note to self, do not shoot a thing near a Lionel.
To be fair, the amount of comics I've seen of Lincoln Lionels, that should be a dead giveaway. There is a reason why the Master Sword DLC was a gold Lionel.
On with the gloom thing
No.
after it was off of it, it looked like it was just a standard green Lionel.
Oh. You probably could have taken it. I just don't test fate.
Yeah. Especially with a gloom one.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not at the point yet in the game where it's just like, I don't care what you have, I'm getting your shit.
See, I've fought plenty of Lionels in the...
That's why I'm saying, did you ever get the Master Sword DLC for Breath of the Wild?
Yes, I did.
Did you beat the Gold Lionel?
Yes. Only because I know the gold Lionel's tells. Or Lionel's tells in general.
Yeah. I got pissed off at that DLC and I never finished it, and that's kind of what made me put down Breath of the Wild. I'm like, nah, I don't need to play this anymore.
Now I can get this ore in peace. So curious, what do the standard mobs want with Zona? They can't use it.
Oh, it's... Somebody explains it, and I forget what it is, and it's stupid, and I just fucked up something.
Of course you did.
I
Talking to me.
Well, I thought I had grabbed the matte black. I grabbed Darkwood by accident. I just covered one of her entire legs in that, and I'm like, shit. I'm pretty sure I can save it by putting matte black on, but it's going to lose the original effect I was trying to do. Grim black, sorry. In the back of my head, I'm like, why is this black look so weird on it? I'm like, it must be because I'm putting it on skin. And I get the feeling Lurka is probably like, hey, I could have probably told you that. But he was just letting chaos ensue.
Also, I can't wait to hear my voice in the VOD of me panicking, fighting Lionel.
To be fair, that's what everybody sounds like when they're fighting Lionel. It's like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, plenty of abandoned outposts, but there's literally no.
There's a mine, and I just don't. It's called the Great Central Mine. And once you find it, he should be there waiting for you, basically. Because what'll happen is you'll find two underground explorers, and they're just like, "Our vehicle broke. If only you could help us fix it." And basically, what happens is you get the item that allows you to do it, to auto build. And they're just like, wow, this is a great knowledge. We're going to go teach Master Koga this. And they turn into Yiga Clan and just summon him, basically. And that's basically how they tell you, oh yeah, Master Koga survived Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Although we still don't... Although the way they explain the Calamity, it sounds like it's not Ganon. Or I'm wondering if they're retconning it and saying it's Demise or something is what you fought.
Yeah.
But they don't give a clear answer, which makes me think we're going to get a DLC that explains what the Calamity was.
Yeah. Well, and how would it be Demise when Demise is sealed in the Master Sword?
Yeah. Well, Master Sword was destroyed. I know something, and I'm not sure how much you know about the ending, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who doesn't want spoilers in chat. If you know a certain key point of this game, because TikTok spoiled it for me, and I'm sure everybody knows it by now. But I'm not going to say it, because I'm pretty sure next session we will get to that point where we will see it. Oh, Lurka, what I'm talking about is what all the tier memories are building up to. Because somebody showed me the last tier.
Okay, I see a Yiga searchlight. Unless that's one of the constructs.
It might be one of the constructs. I think the constructs have similar looking lights. It's to kind of mess with you when you're down there. I get the feeling we're going to get a DLC that probably takes place in the underground for sure. Because that would be the most likely place to do it. Although with the sky, who knows? There could be like more sky bases we just mysteriously can't see.
Well, to be fair, they did pull that with the DLC for Breath of the Wild, where you had to fight one of the whatsamadinguses, one of the sages.
Probably one of the most terrifying, when you think about it, most terrifying cutscenes in that game. It's just like, oh wow.
Enough, they behave like Yiga.
Well, yeah, that's because the Yiga are Sheikah. They're whatever. So the Sheikah are technically Hylians, but they live a lot longer. Because Purah and Impa are Sheikah. That's why they're both like 120 years old. Give or take.
Oh yeah, I think this is one of those construct things.
Yeah.
For
So
love of frick, it'll be one of those ones that it throws half of its stuff at you.
yeah. So yeah, that's the whole thing about the Yiga is they're basically like, hey, we live longer than the Hylians, but for some reason the Hylians just have dumb luck when it comes to skills. So that's why we let the Hylians rule over us. Because I think Hylians basically live like a normal average human lifespan.
Oh, you hit like a truck. Well, the more you know.
Yep. Yeah.
Run it back, bitch. Let's go. I know what you're capable of now. Nolly, you're muted, by the way.
What do you mean I'm muted?
Okay, you weren't talking there for a second.
Oh, I was focused. My fan's probably triggering the sound on your end where you see it going off.
Mm.
But I've tried to play around with my sound so it doesn't mess with the stream.
How? I jumped out. Run it back.
See, I miss the Guardians, but I don't mind the Zonai robots.
Yeah.
Because the Guardians are terrifying just because it's like, hi, I'm a walking tank and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I've got terrifying mid-boss music where it's just like, that piano starts and you're just like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Oh, by the way, funny story.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing a game called VR Chat, right?
As you do.
And, let's just say one of my buddies managed to find find a Guardian.
Oh god, that sounds awesome, but also terrifying.
Yeah, well, guess what this Mother Hubbard did? Yeah. We were in a Hyrule map.
I already love this story.
Yeah, he full on like he went full on, oh, I'm gonna turn into a Guardian while you're not looking, and oh, blah. Yeah, I saw a Guardian behind me. He played because he's a soundboarder. He played the Guardian music, and I'm like, oh crap.
That's just fight or flight, where it's just like, run. You don't even question it. You just start running and don't care if it's actually in game or not, if it's the map or not. All right, let's do her hair, and then I'll try and figure it. And then I think we're gonna do the shirt in matte white, because she's got like a white tank top, and she's got like Calvin Klein shorts on. We're going to say shorts for Twitch purposes, because we all know it's not shorts. But if I say what they actually are, Twitch is going to be like, you said what?
Yeah, get dunked on, you stupid bot.
The stream is set to mature.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm saying you can say it.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, you can say fuck, fuckity, fuck, 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 fuck.
Alright, I'm turning my Traveler's Claymore into one of those spiked Or not
Right.
Traveler's Claymore, Traveler's Broadsword.
Nice. Yeah, I usually end up turning those weapons down there into like hammers and stuff just because it's like you need to get the Zonite shit as fast as possible and start moving around. So have you fought a Gloomhand yet and properly won yet?
I haven't killed one yet, but I have seen them.
Yeah, I. Have you heard what happens if you beat them?
Yeah. Ghost Daddy is all I'll say.
Oh yeah, I know. Because I've watched enough people get that reaction like, haha, I beat those hands finally. Oh no, as they see a boss bar appear. I'm like, listen, we all complained that Breath of the Wild was too easy. What did you think was gonna happen? They did that with the Octo expansion. Hi, the story mode for 2 was too easy. Nintendo was just like, so you want it to be harder.
But yeah, let's be real. Like, Agent 3 should not have, North Korea freaking range of, splashdowns. Like, I'm sorry. 3, you didn't even know what that was before this game.
To be fair, that was Nintendo going, you should have never said it was that easy. You gave us permission to punish you. You had the opportunity to say, yeah, the story was good. If we had said the story was good, we probably would have just gotten the option to play Octolings. It wouldn't have been like, oh no, we're going to make you earn it.
Well, you can play as you can play as Octolings once you beat the single player. You don't have to necessarily go for 3.
I meant the DLC.
But there is a bit of gear that's locked behind that, unless you do.
I know.
Oh, you son of a gun! You scared the absolute life out of me.
I know.
Yeah, I had a Re-Dead Bokoblin just spawn right behind me. I'm like, I turn around. Re-Dead Bokoblin's like, oh hi, Mark.
That or it's Megalovania starts playing.
Oh, don't get started on that again. Let it die.
Listen, as long as Toby Fox keeps sneaking into the fucking songs he makes for Nintendo. Because we all goddamn know he's snuck it into at least one of the games he's worked on so far.
Yeah.
Smash does not count. I mean, he actually, I think, knowing him, he snuck it into one of the actual songs. Because I know he snuck Bone Trussel into one of the Pokemon games. Which is just Megalovania, but on in a higher key. Yeah. Because, of course, he has to be clever like that, and everyone who's related has similar sounding songs. That's why all the ghosts, and for some reason, the spider, all have similar sounding songs. And I think the Nico girl from the Switch version also has that sound beat too.
Toriel has the same soundbite as
Asgore and Azrael.
Yeah.
'Cause
Although,
when
let's be real, Hopes and Dreams was an absolute banger.
Oh yeah, no, it's it and annoyingly Megalovania until it became overplayed.
Yeah, and memed to hell and back.
Yeah. Hopes and Dreams is pretty good. From Deltarune, the As the World Turns, which kind of got memed, but it didn't get memed as hard as Megalovania, was pretty good. Jevel's song.
Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, Jevil was memed to hell and back as well.
He was memed to hell and
Not
back
as
because
bad as
he was
Hans.
he was Deltarune's. He was supposed to be Deltarune's. Sans. But he never got the Sans level of annoying.
At least with Sans, he was just like, oh, by the way.
Well, the problem is, unless you look for all the like little hidden secrets and find out that it's like, oh yeah, Sans is aware of what you're doing. And when I say he's aware of what you're doing, he's aware of you as the player, what you're doing.
Yeah. Fourth
Not-
wall break.
Yeah, he's...
Deadpool eat your heart out.
Well, that's the whole point of why when you're fighting him to beat him, you have to wait till he passes out. Because he's like, all I have to do is not end my turn. And you will have to restart the game, and you'll have to fight me again, or you'll have to reset the story mode. Because I think until you beat him, you can reset it, and it won't affect the time, and it won't affect a good run. In any way,
Well,
shape...
still don't kill him or anybody else.
Oh no, if you don't kill him, and you reset the game, all he'll do is he'll make a comment saying, huh, I feel like I've met you before. Wink. And I think if you do get to his fight, he says something slightly different where it's like, I feel like I punched a kid like you before, or something like that. And then he does the wink.
Because, you know, freaking Sans.
Yeah. Well, everybody else also kind of has a fourth wall break where it's like, I think I've met you before. But they don't remember why, but it doesn't affect the actual outcome of the game. If you kill him, though, that's where you get the ending where you find out the only reason you're alive isn't because of Flowey. It's because you got possessed by Kara.
Yeah. Ooh.
God, we're talking about Deltarune and Undertale lore. I have way too much fucking free time to learn way too many games' lores.
Oh, you son of a... Stupid Bokoblin got a luck.
It's
headshot.
always that way. You know the Bokoblins go... I get poked again by Lurka. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another game I just know way too much stupid lore about. I don't know as much about Deltarune because I didn't get into Deltarune as much. I don't think anybody did.
Yeah, because... hot take here, it wasn't a good game.
It's
Till
not
the
that...
second part came out.
I think the main problem is it's the fact that it's coming out in parts. If it all came out in one... If it all came out in one release like Undertale did, or at least when everybody started playing it, because I don't know if Undertale did the same thing, I don't think anybody would have cared about the first part of that game. Because we would have realized that's just the tutorial area. Which means we get to make the joke that's like, oh god, it's a Kingdom Hearts level tutorial where it takes you 2 hours to beat.
Yeah. Well, onto a whole Kingdom Hearts thing. The Riku race is unwinnable, apparently.
Oh, that race, yeah. I was like, which race are you talking about? I'm like, oh, right. I haven't touched Kingdom Hearts in so long. I was like, which race? I'm like, oh, right, that one. It's like, listen, I don't feel like taking time to play all the Kingdom Hearts games. Because, of course, you have to play them all. Even the stupid mini games that were on your phone that weren't supposed to be canon, but somehow were. It's like, oh yeah, Birth by Sleep's not canon. Oh hey, next game comes out. Oh yeah, Birth by Sleep is actually canon. Sorry.
The one thing that still irritates me about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
The fact that Square had to put a Final Fantasy rep in it.
I have a feeling that was how they agreed to make it. Like, I get the feeling Disney originally came to them to make a different game, and they're like, okay, if we're gonna make it for you, we have to put our references in. No, they went to Disney, right? I forgot. Because it was one of those things where...
I love Sephiroth, but god damn it.
Yeah, I just remember the story. Yeah, because weirdly, Disney's Japan offices were in the same building as Square Enix at the time. They were making a game where they wanted to get the rights to some Disney characters. Because it wasn't originally like Mickey and all that. It was like somebody else they wanted to get the rights to. And they basically, one day, the lead developer got into the elevator with like the head of the Japanese Disney office, and he just started pitching him the game. And within like a few days, Disney basically proper Disney contacted Square Enix and was like, hey, we like this idea. Here's our stipulations. Go ahead and have fun.
Yeah, I went down in the chasm by Hyrule Fields where you first look for that stupid statue for the brat.
Yeah.
If Koga isn't over here, I don't know where
There's a mine, and once you find what's called the Grand Central Mine, you found Koga. Because what'll happen is you'll find two random explorers down there, and they're just like, our vehicle's broke, please help us, Sir Link. Which should tip you off that it's like, wait a minute, how did you know who I was?
Well, all things considering, nobody else in the franchise knows who you are.
Well, in the original game, in this game, everybody immediately recognizes you now, because they're just like, that was a problem everybody had in the previous game. It's like, wait a minute, I have the Master Sword. Like, if you actually took the time to get the Master Sword before you went and did the side missions, it's like, oh yeah, there was no point in doing that. They still make you do all the stupid missions. It's like, wait. I literally have the sword that destroys evil. That binds the darkness. And you're telling me you don't believe I'm the hero? Well, how do we know it's not a fake? To be fair, it does break. I will give you that. I'm still trying to find where to find the Screaming God. Or not Screaming God. The false deity. Is. Because that's actually a really good sword in this game.
Wait. I stepped on a tree root and it gave me... Okay, it makes no sense, but alright.
What?
There was a tree root that was sticking out of the ground. I'm like, oh, it's just a tree root. Let me walk over it. I get the... Oh, by the way, you're about to get, blighted.
Oh, it must have had, like, blight on it and you just didn't notice.
How you little shit? Will do. Oh,
You gotta go soon?
no, just family's like talking to me, and I'm like, I'm streaming with the demon people. Why didn't I? I'm a dink. Forgot to grab arrows.
I swear this game really punishes you with that. And this, the previous game gave you a shit ton of arrows. This game, it's like, yeah, we really want you to use the Zonai devices. Hey, Lurker, if you want, you can join the Discord call. If you're not in the middle of anything. I just realized...
Oh, there's an unlit bright bloom there. An unlit bright bloom. One of the... Aye! One of the unlit, root things.
Yeah.
That's showing above it.
The underground shrines that aren't shrines. Because that's what they're supposed to be. They're shrines. They're just like, you know, we've made you walk around the dark long...
Oh, no.
What?
So you remember the stone taluses?
Yeah, Bloom Talus.
Let's just say it's one of those taluses that have bokoblins all over it.
Oh, the Fortress Talus ones, yeah. And it's got bloom on it, I'm sure.
Yep. Alright, don't mind me. I'm gonna just grab my stuff and leave. Fuck off.
Funny enough, the first Talus I fought was actually one on the surface. That was one of those. Because I didn't intend to fight him. It's just, oh, hey, you're near one of the towers, and I need to get where you're standing. So, I'm sorry that I should be fighting you on stream, but it's like, I don't care. To be fair, though, I fought my second one on stream, so it's like, I don't feel too bad. Those fuckers are weird in this game. They're not like they were in the previous game where they got harder as you... I don't know if they still do the thing where they start to get more gems on them and they make them harder or not. I haven't seen that yet.
And I'm out of arrows. Shoot.
Yeah, and they're a lot harder to jump onto. It's not like in the previous game where you could just Revali's Gale onto them and just start whacking away. That is the one function I hate they took away, was Revali's Gale. Bird Kid power is nice because you get a little boost while you're up in the air that lets you not have to waste as much stamina. But it doesn't give you as much mobility as Revali's Gale did.
Oh. And I think Nintendo got rid of that because people were using it to cheese.
Well, you can still very easily cheese with Zonai devices.
Yeah.
I can't watch that right now, Lurka. I will watch that later.
The one thing I don't like about this game,
Mm-hmm.
getting swarmed by tiny frog babies. At least the little frog babies don't give you blight.
I realized that they don't. I was like, wait, don't they? I thought they did.
Yeah, thanks for the bright bloom seeds that I can't freaking use.
Funny thing is, looking at painting her is reminding me. It's like I should see if I could do a motion tracking stream where I do a ring fit.
You'd have to get your. Well, you'd have to take your other potion to not make you your PNG tuber state.
Well, I'd have to be able to actually get this Vroid to actually do proper tracking.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't have a computer that could probably handle that and recording at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I barely can do that right now. I've just gotten lucky, and I'm not going to talk about it because if I look over and I saw the timer, I was like, oh shit. I do love how she's got a little gold necklace that does have the Triforce on it. The thing I'm painting.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, technically we don't know if the Triforce is still a thing in this game.
Yeah.
I sense what they're implying is that I think in one of the more recent games, Zelda reabsorbed the other two pieces of the Triforce. Hence why now she's got like proper time manipulation instead of vague whatever the princess's power is supposed to be.
Wisdom.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's always been like vague. What does wisdom actually mean? Because, yeah, it also seems like from some of the clips I've seen of a certain fight,
Yeah.
I sense they're retconning Ganon too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Until we get to a certain point, I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I also don't know how much you know, and I can't mention anything.
How much zone do I need to make another energy well? I have 244 at the moment.
So you have 100 pieces of Zonite.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you find the grand one, you can actually start buying them from there. And any other time you find Zonite mines, you should be able to buy a decent amount of them. I don't remember how much you can buy per time. Because you have to buy the charges, you have to buy the refined pieces, because for some reason they won't refine it for you. And then you can take it to the guy who makes the batteries. Which is one of the reasons why I've been getting more and more tempted to do the glitch. To do the duplication glitch.
Yeah.
Because it's not 100 for a full battery. It's 100 for a third of a battery. And I found that out the hard way, because I'm like, wait a minute, I should have a full battery. They're like, nope, you only had enough for one piece. So then I did the math, and I'm like, oh, so you have to do this about 3,000 times to get a full battery? To do a full battery pack? Because here's the thing, once you get all 8 batteries, you can then do it again, and you'll basically have 16 batteries. It takes each 8 battery like the same amount of time as. So basically, instead of taking 3 slots, it takes 6 slots. But the way it looks, it's like there's a little bar that takes the same amount of time, and then it starts emptying. I also might be exaggerating on the number. I just know it's in the thousands is what you have to do.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is, by the time you get to that point, you're going to be able to make stuff that can just one-shot most things if you have the weapons on them. Although then there's the person who figured out that if you just strap some rockets to Ganon and just slam him into a wall, he just loses health.
Yeah.
To which point I'm like, you do that to anything and that technically would work. The fact that it works on Matt Mercer is interesting. Nothing's gonna beat the fact that everybody figured out it was Matt, like, within, like, 3 days of hearing that voice going... Whatever line he says in the trailer, it's like, oh, that's Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Nintendo's trying to deny. It's like, no, it's not Matt Mercer. We'll announce who the voice actor is later. It's like, it's Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer's like, no, I didn't voice him, I swear. Wink. It's like, Matt... At this point, the entire internet has guessed it. You don't have to hide it. Just act dumb. To be fair, he probably had a buku contract with them, so he probably was like, I can't break that NDA.
Well, we all know what happened to Bayo, so...
To be fair, with her, the sad part is, at first everybody thought it was Nintendo being jerks, and then we found out, oh no, she was asking for way more than... It's like we've... What? Basically, she was threatening to do something. I forget exactly what it was. If she didn't get paid more money. Like, she was wanting way more than what that... Then, to be fair, it's like, hey, you're a voice actor, I get you underpaid. But she was asking for like $500,000 or something like that. For just, like... Which, actually, that's not bad. I'm trying to remember what she was asking for. It was like a stupidly large amount, and Nintendo's like, we can do this much. And she then went on the internet and was like, this is all they're offering me to do. And then Nintendo basically came out with the receipts and like, no, you were actually making like way more than we normally pay voice actors here at in Japan to do this. You were asking for way more than we could give you. And we were just doing the nice thing and saying, well, here's what we can give you. Take it or leave it. But the problem is most people didn't hear about that second half where it's just like, oh... To be fair, the new voice actress is pretty good, so I'm like, good for her. Did I lose you there, Shiny?
Focus on not getting mobbed by gloom monsters.
Fair enough.
Okay, maybe if I follow these stupid statues, I'll be able to...
Yeah, certain statues point you in different ways.
Because I have a hunch that if I follow these statues, they'll take me right to where I need to go.
I think they do. I just don't remember how it works because I stopped paying attention to the statues. Because it's so fucking dark down there, it's like, does it really matter? I'm not gonna fucking try and freehand Pocky on this box. Let's put some white letters. That's the whole punchline, is she's got all these candy and snacks, but she's playing Ring Fit in front of her. There's like a bag of chips, there's like 3 different bags of candy, there's 2 sodas. I'm like, are we making Zelda an e-girl here?
Hasn't the Zelda fanbase done that already?
That's pretty much what Jiggly Sticks did with this character too. That's what I was just making fun of. I mean, considering what they've done to Link, nothing surprises me anymore either. They tried to make him less, and they still gave him an outfit that made him... They still gave him an outfit that just screamed, yeah, I probably get topped by everybody. It's the only way I can say that.
Yep.
Because I could still call him Link the Twink, because that's not technically insulting. But if I say what I actually mean, I could probably say femboy.
Yeah.
I got poked again. I think Link the Bicycle is more of what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the previous game, everybody wanted to ride Link. This game, everyone wants Link to ride everyone.
I'm gonna hit it. You have a great rest of your night.
Sorry if I made it awkward.
No, I'm just tired.
Get a good rest. We're probably going to be done here in like 20 minutes, so I'll probably be done soon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. Damn, Spotify, that was a perfect timing. If I was better at freehanding, I would try and make this look like a Mike and Ike's box and this something else. Vaguely dipped chips box. That could be anything. Crisps. Because I think Lay's and like a famous brand in the UK have that similar yellow and red thing going on. Okay, do we make this look like the back of the phone, or do we just leave it a white screen? You know, if we're gonna do it, we might as well just do it as the back of the screen. And I need a better brush, damn it. Screw it, that's the best I'm gonna freehand it. That's the best I'm gonna attempt at freehanding it. I was gonna try and get clever and paint something on this carpet and so it looks like Sheikah symbols or something like that. I'm like, no. I'd rather just do that and be done. I also just realized I forgot to upload something that me and Shiny painted last week to Discord and Twitter, so I'm gonna have to probably do that tonight. Ta-da! That's the best you're gonna get with free-handed from me. Close enough. She's going to be sitting over it anyway, so I don't care. As long as it looks like it's between your legs. Shut up. What do we think? Do I have too many smudges, or does it look decent? Well, she passes the she's gonna look good in a display box. Like where you just can't, where it's like you're gonna look at her from inside a display box where she's gonna be surrounded by other models. I don't know if I feel she works. I feel there's some areas I can touch up real quick. Okay, where's the Reichland? Oh, I got the Lurka approval of Smash. That's good. I keep hearing her want to come loose because I didn't properly like seal her in yet. Who is it? Because I'm still touching up some stuff. Ooh, is it her birthday or something? Okay. She's got these little hairband things. It's better, but not much. But I'll take it. Well, let's give her one last look over. I don't want anyone mistaking that for something else. There. so I don't ruin my Cadian flesh tone. Let me clean this real quick, and then we can get going. But we've gotten the Lurka approval. Yes, I am, Nero. So, yeah. Were you here long enough to see how she looks, or do you want me to show her off again, real quick? Ah. Okay, let me just clean out this stupid thing, because this is the only reason I hate Citadel paint pots. Ah. You know, there's somebody out there who thinks that's ASMR. The hair is a little flat, but I can't really think of anything I can do to this without doing a black wash and then doing another dry brush. Well, to you guys, that's what it looks like. To me, I can kind of see some different textures. I'm just trying to see if I missed anywhere. It looks like I did miss some spots. The problem is I need to stop because I'm going to keep touching her up and I'm going to keep finding things that are messing with me, and it's just going to look not what I want. But what do you think, Nero? She's shelf ready, I'll give her that. She's not going to win any awards, but I don't mind her. Lurka's already given her the United States of Smash approval. And ooh, I don't think that picked up on the camera. That felt good. I just popped my back. I can't do it. If I didn't have the glasses, it would probably look more like it. Yeah, it doesn't do eye tracking very well. I wasn't trying to do anything. I was just trying to make it look like I could sneeze. anything for Wednesday. We might just finish up a model I've been pushing off. Actually, there's a couple of models I've been pushing off. We might be just doing one of those, or two of those, on Wednesday. No idea if it will be a paint with friends, because I think pretty much my paint streams have just turned into, hey, if you want to join the Discord call, join Discord and we'll chat while I paint. But, okay, so we've got Little Foxy as option 1. There's nothing I can really do for 10 minutes other than just talk for like 10 minutes. So... Alright, let's see here. We've got... Weird. Hey, Lurka, Little Foxy's not on. Oh, never mind, there she is. She's playing Among Us. Alright, so we've got... So we've got Little Foxy, but we've also got Red Eye Armor. We've got... Tavern Tilly. And we've got Raku VT. Yeah, we could do Jet Set if we want to do a puppy. We got a lot of people on. I need to raid one of these days. I need emotes. If you notice, I have one emote and it's just lol. I do know somebody, but I need to commission him because I wouldn't want him to do it for free. But he also has a bad taste in his mouth with doing emotes for people, so I probably wouldn't ask him to do it right off the bat. So, I'm probably not going to. What would be a good raid message? What would be just a good thing to have you guys put in there? Hail to the Queen, raid is here. Just so I can type in groovy. I cannot do it. I'm not going to attempt to do that impersonation ever again. God, I need to get a little emote of me doing the Helltaker dance, because then I would do the little me doing that and saying, "Hail to the Queen, the raid is here." Let's see here. Is there hearts or something I can use? for temporary. Oh, somebody's lighting off fireworks. I was like, what the hell's that banging sound? Here. We'll use that for now. Copy and paste that. Alright. So... what the hell is that? I don't think I have that. Oh, I do have it. But that's... I don't want to use Dusa's... That's Dusa's emote. I need to get a raid message. Do we want to do the one I made, or do we want... Well, I don't think everybody's following Dusa, or else I'd say that. That's the reason I said... For those who aren't following Dusa, use the one I posted. For those who do follow Dusa Greco, go ahead and use that one for now. I'll talk to somebody about trying to get an emote that says raid. But, do we want to do Little Foxy, or do we want to do somebody else? If I don't hear anybody else object to Little Foxy. I like the Hail to the Queen, the Married is Here. I just need some emotes for it so it looks cute. Like I said, a little dancing me doing the Helltaker dance. But yeah, so we've got Little Foxy, we've got Red Eye Armor, we've got Raku, and we've got... I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that's really worth going for. Let's just do Little Foxy, and I'll give some options tomorrow. Alright. I will send you all out. Tomorrow we've got some more Tears of the Kingdom. And after that, probably some more mini painting and hopefully finishing Boltgun on Thursday. We will see what happens, though. But all of you get a good rest. All of you have a good week. And I hope to see you all later. Bye, my lovelies.
Hey-o.